All right, shot number 2. Let's see, our sealed pool here is through the Omenpaths Arena Qualifier Play-In. Now, this is an interesting one because honestly, I am surprised that they're doing this, and I didn't really talk about that much, but let's talk about what we got here. We're actually looking pretty good. We got Egrix. When it attacks, till end of turn, look top card of your library. Ooh, this is a Gwenum. Cast a spell, pay life. That seems pretty cool. We have Laszlo. Suspect up to 1 target creature whenever a creature you control with menace attacks. Your treasure token. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Braco, Heartless Hunter. This guy is absolutely awesome. And if green-black works out really well here, I'm going to be in a very, very happy boy because Trail of Teacups also great. We're milling some stuff. We're getting some things big. We're returning creature cards. That seems pretty good. Lava Brink repels the Magmaloth. Okay. Yeah. 5 damage to each opponent. I mean, that's just 5 damage to the face. And then a Most Helpful Weaver. I really like this card a lot. This is like Origin of Spider-Man. This card's pretty cool. We got some decent rares here. I'm going to be honest with you. Braco, Trail of Teacups, and Egrix are good. Laszlo is fine. Lava Brink. Yeah, maybe. Maybe could be okay. Let's see how we're doing. And of course, look at our white. Our white is looking okay. City Pigeon, Perfected Pastry is okay. Zora. We can do some things. Most Helpful Weaver. Crime Scene Instructor. 1/1 counter on it. Please put this counters somewhere else. That's not too bad. 3 Spectacular Tactics. We could end web a little bit, which could be quite good with the Crime Scene Instructor. Aces, I like this card a lot. First Strike and Vigilance, pretty good. Generous Betty Ray, put a 1/1 counter, another target creature. Lifelink, that's pretty good. We have a little Mothwing Shroud action. Sarn. And an Itzil. Not bad. Our white is looking okay. Take a look at blue here. Secret Identity. Double Hide and Mundanity is pretty decent. Snatchback can be fine. Unstable, fine. Drix, little counterspell action. Flash in, Connive, cool. Outsmart's okay. Blue, not looking so great. So I'm okay to skip that. Black, which we want it to be good. A couple Merciless Enforcers. Double Scorpion Sting. I do like that. Clandestine Work is fine. The Mist is fine. Nil Vessel of Valgavoth is quite good. A little villain action. We can connive here. That's good. Egrix is good. Crobel is great. And a Tethix. So looking pretty good. What are we missing here in black? A little bit more removal. 1 or 2 other removal spells. Like, I forget what it's truly called, but the Spots Portal would have been nice. Let's take a look at red. Red we can hope to be pretty good. Kitten, Fanatics. We got a couple Deathflame Bursts. We got the Laszlo. Razorkin, pretty good. String Puller, if we could get the Mayhem going, is nice. Lava Brink, like I said, 5 to the face. We do want green to be good. We got double Lizards, Scout, Chariot, Arachnologist, Trail, Tunnel Web, Terrific Team Up, and Archivist. The Archivists are pretty good. Double Weaver, University Campus. We do have the Braco. We have Rhino's Rampage. We have some fixing here. We have the Orb Weaver and Knife Trick, a couple Citizens. We have 4 Citizens. That's wild. Okay, we have a little Cactarantula Saddle. Yeah, little Treat Trolley. So we can do some fixing here with Steel Web Surveil or the Cityscape. And I'm going to be honest, I might just go the same colors I did and make red more of my splash this go around. Be primary black green with a slight red splash for things like this, the Rampage, potentially Knife Trick. This can force us to discard, so Mayhem is kind of a little bit more open with the bursts, and Sadistic, which wouldn't be too terrible. We have some double Ominous Asylum, so some decent fixing for red and the Cityscape. We might not even have to play the Steel Web Surveyor. Okay, let me put something together. I think that's where we're going to lean, and we're back. Okay, I think this is where we're going to go here. So, looking pretty decent. We have a really good suite of removal, which I'm pretty excited about. Now, I'm going to give Rhino's Rampage a try here instead of a second Deathflame Burst. just to see. We might be able to, spike a non-creature artifact here. The fight piece of it, maybe that, I don't know. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna test this out and see. I do like the 1 mana piece of this, and we do have some pretty impactful creatures as well. That a couple of things with trample that wouldn't be bad giving the extra point to. So we're gonna give that a go. Decent little bit of fixing here. We have the Arachnologist and Steelweb Surveyor and Vibrant Cityscape, double Asylum. So I'm thinking we're looking pretty decent for what we're trying to do here. Again, mostly a black and green deck with just well, more than a small splash. This is pretty solid 3 colors when you look at. We have the Predation Shadow here, the Razorkin, Laszlo, and then really the Deathflame Burst. So not a ton of red, but enough. And I think it's looking okay. Our curve is definitely top heavy, but I think that's where we're going to live. We got a couple of Archivists that can help to get a few of these things back, especially if we end up milling something here with like Trail of Teacups, or if we need to surveil something in, then we can play the Archivist to get it back. So potentially have some synergy there. So I do like a couple of our potential options. If we can get like a Braco to sit on the battlefield, followed up with any type of removal spell, that will be pretty good, making him bigger, then helping us draw some additional cards. We can get some villains back here with nil, and we have quite a few of those, 9 to be exact, so that's pretty decent as well. Again, Laszlo's going to help us to make potentially some treasure tokens as well as that. We have a few things with Menace, so that shouldn't be too bad. We have the Crobel here, and we can certainly are happy to add a few Menace options with Laszlo as well to see if we can generate any of that mana. So we shall see how we go, see if we win some games. Let's get to it. Okay, all 3 colors. We are on the play, and decent little curve up here. I'm going to take this. We do also have our top end here at 7 mana of the Predation Shadow. Vigilance, Trample, Haste is a pretty sick combo. I mean, we can go really like turn 2, turn 3 potentially. That would seem okay. Hopefully help us to surveil, hit some more land drops, and just work towards getting this bad guy online. Our Fig Nugan is really having a think about the old hand. All right, here we go. They see my Asylum and they raise me Asylum. Okay, Crobel's pretty good. We're definitely going to want a Clandestine Work here, I think. Cheering Crowd. Do I want to put a 1/1 counter and get a land? No, I do not. Wondering if I want to do this right now. Yeah, let's fight them. That seems like actually a pretty good thing. They might have been kind of relying on that mana, so. And again, if we blank on like a 3-drop or something, we have the Clandestine Work. Then we're just going to kind of try to set up Crobel here. Oh, this could be very good for us if they don't have a drop. A Mob Lookout. They're conniving. Okay, good turn for them. Ooh. Now, we want to just set this up, I think. I'm okay to ditch this. There we go. All right. Whenever this creature does combat damage for like that many cards on top of your library, put your hand, rest in the graveyard. Exile this. think we wait. Attacking there really wouldn't have netted me much. And so this does provide some blockers here. And now I do have potentially the ability to go Bracco and Terrific Team Up. This is greatest power. So we do want to block down the Augmenter. Hope here is that they just play out another creature. Sure. Whatever creature an opponent controls with the greatest power among creatures that player controls. Yeah, so I'm going to play Bracco. I'm going to Terrific Team Up. Killing this. That puts a 1/1 there. That draws me this card. And then I think we have the Trampler get it, right? Let's see. I don't need this, and I don't need that, but I will certainly take the Archivist. That's pretty good setup there. And they were kind of all in on that Augmenter, so it's fine. This is target card mana value 4 or greater. Hexproof. Do have a lot of villains. I think we take out the 2/3, right? I really want to get rid of all these cards. That's a tough choice. But I really don't need the Lurking Lizards either. That's putting 2, 4, 5 cards in my graveyard. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, this thing is just so big. Granted, they have the 8/8. Just not going to do a whole lot of good here. Sure. It's death touch only until end of turn. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm kind of just leaning all the pressure in. That was a pretty big lizard, my friends. Okay. We can find a third land here. We're looking all right. So I will go ahead and keep this. There is our third land. Get a little green action down. See if I can bait out the pump here. Take this, actually. They want to do. Yeah. Much would have rather killed the 4-3, that's for sure. They're going to get the ramp going. It's fine. Now we'll play the Arachnologist here. Sure. Let's find a red source. I don't know that I care to find this land here. My thought here is if they can modify this, yeah. Now, obviously, putting a 1/1 counter on it's not great for me. Can't block this now. Profitably, of course. I'm not going to have an issue taking a double block here. Likely they'll kill the Razorkin. They have some kind of pump spell, I kind of get... Sure. A little blown out there, I guess. I'm just going to be able to put a ton of power and toughness on the battlefield here. I mean... Sure. Non-creature artifact. If they have a removal spell, bad shape here. Yeah. Still dies. Take the 3. Gotta play this guy. Yep. I mean, they just have. Oh my gosh. Like, good game, bro. Like. What? I mean, sure. Okay. I'm not beating a Hex of Undeath. Oh man, I was behind. I was behind on the back foot that entire game just from all the removal and not having our own. I guess playing the Rhino's Rampage probably should have done it on the 3/4 because then I could have attacked and gained the 2 life back and kept that up, or kept it up as a blocker. So probably made a mistake there making that fight. We are definitely keeping this. We'll go Asylum into Forest, into Lizards, potentially into Braco, into Sting. None of that sounds terrible to me. Double blue. Gonna hide in X-Pots. Now this says, if another villain you control enters, but it won't encounter this creature, it triggers only once each turn. Sure. I mean, I'm just gonna take the chance here. If they can kill this or remove it, great. But if they can't, Scorpion Sting is going to do some work for me here. Are they mono blue? That would be impressive, friends. My thought here is that they probably got another villain and they were just planning on making this a 2/2. Exactly my thought. Sure. Please make it a 3/3. Scorpion Sting is going to be so good here if that ends up being the case. Oh, they could have the 1 mana and web thing. That'd be terrible. Got something for 1 mana for sure. Are bringing the attack. Oh, now it's like... One mana. Trail of Teacups. Oh man. This ends up pumping up this, but if I whiff... Okay. Whew. Ah, that was close. Whew. Whiffing there would have been horrible. I mean, they have to find an answer for Bracco is the thing. And then Trail of Teacups just gets pretty good. It's just a vanilla 2/2. What do I want here? I'm gonna save the Trail of Teacups here. So I'm almost here, so like Trail into this could be pretty good. It has Defender, which isn't great. Loses all of its other abilities, which is unfortunate. I'd almost rather it died so I could get it back. It's great if they can find another. Oh, they whiffed. Yeah, let's mill. We got trample anyways, so might as well get in. Bracco can... Bracco can't block. It's got flying. Sure. Yep. Cool. Now I can bring Bracco back. Like Bracco, if we draw a removal spell here, I mean, I'm going to Surveil down. That was a pretty good fight spell to get rid of that, the hide. I have some pretty impactful creatures, actually. I can pull back, but Bracco just ends up being the best for the additional card advantage. And we are going to Surveil here. Another one. Okay, sure. Sure. Gonna be a little disappointed with this. I'm a little disappointed with that draw. You have to block, my friend. Definitely block the 6/7. Plus points coming your way. If they can pump this and deal me the last 3 damage, more power to them. King T, well played. GG's, my friend. I guess maybe I should have gotten back a 4-mana spell. Or like the Death Toucher or something. I mean, we got so many live draws, though. Not sure what we're doing. We'll take our time here. Could they have like a fight spell? What can they have here? Gain 3 life. That's not bad. Oh, and they got back a Mothwing Shroud. Wow. And they can play it too. Can they tap both my creatures down? They have to have answers for both of these, because they both have trample. They can tap it is what they can do. Or bounce it, I guess. Sure. And then... yeah. So I just Scorpion Sting here. When they go for the lethal attack. Oh, man. What a series of plays. To go scout the city, mill 3, bring something back, and then have both of those spells, and to have a Mothwing Shroud. I don't know that I can actually get out of this. Sure. 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 Two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, they drew perfectly, and we had to draw perfectly. What a game, dude. What a game. Man. Okay, well. Whew. I'm happy I won that one. I had Death Flame Burst. That I mean, we have a few other options there in terms of removal spells, but not many of them. Not many of them, my friends. Holy moly. I mean, sure. Early removal, and then hopefully we draw into some word presence here. No, don't skittering kitten me. Oh, that's fantastic. It's like, do I want? I'll take my colors here. This is gonna let them filter pretty heavily. What I want to do is hold here. They're forced to discard. I'm fine to take the damage here. Now my Bracco play looks worse. I'm kind of in trouble if Bracco dies here. I think I just have to play this. Yeah, it's the Cadia Chaldea Brawlers. Of course, this is an enchantment. Like, if they just find a removal spell here. Rendezvous is interesting. They kept a land? Sure. Interesting. Okay, they can mayhem. That's pretty good. I take a ping for this. Sure. I mean, I have to kill this, right? Just really don't have a choice. This is actually pretty good. Gain the 5 life back. Not going to attack. I'm going to force them to do the discard here if they want. And then Archivist can bring Egrix back, which seems pretty good. And will also trigger the lizards. I mean, sure. I'm gonna need some action here, or I am in trouble. Tenugle Jester. I guess maybe the Archivist getting rid of the insight so they couldn't keep crafting their hand. Sure. They just straight up paid for that. Gonna decline this. Still not looking great, gonna be honest. I mean, again, if they just have more removal. I mean, they've used 1. I don't know, 2, I guess. 3, 4. Question ends up being how much they got. What did they discard to this? Common Crook. Like, if they can kill one of either of these, they just discard a card and then kill me. Give it Menace. That'll be a tough way to go. Assuming they don't have it, because if they did, they would have played it already. Oh, this is only at sorcery speed. So they had to do that beforehand. Sure. I mean, if they have a follow-up play of a creature not in great shape. They're just seeing so many cards. Let's surveil. I'm gonna keep my removal spells here. It's gonna die. What is this? Jeez, dude. What can they prison break here? They can prison break their 5/4. That's so gross. Sure. 6/5. I am in trouble here, boys. I mean, I can get this back. Ooh. I think I have to get rid of this. I mean, I can block and then terrific team up. 4, 2, 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. The other option is play Gwenum, terrific team up, and then shoot this. And they each deal damage equal to the power target creature, so that would give me the life back, right? I think that's the play. I think that is the play. Or do I just go into an archivist loop? Like block it, then deal the damage, get rid of that. That's really tough. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7. I have 8 mana. Like an archivist getting that back. I think I actually do this, right? Cards do I have left? 16. I mean, if I get Trail of Teacups back here, like what can they do? They can ping me one time for 1. But I can just play this again. This lets me get any creature back. Kind of just in a loop here. I have profitable blocks. I have live draws. Sure. I mean, if that's just their turn. Good with this. Two mana. They certainly have options. Yeah, they're just going to probably pass. I'm going to be able to shoot the Merciless Enforcers. Working Lizards. This will get bigger. How about take 6 damage? I mean, I can start attacking here a little bit. We're down to 10 cards though, so do need to be careful. But now, Trail of Teacups +2/+2. Turn another villain. God, they're gonna get this stupid thing back. They're big 5/4. Yep. They can play it too. For a whopping 2 mana. Yep. Oh, this is a forced discard. That's interesting. Sure, I'm gonna leave that just like that. Oh, that is rough. Oh, that is brutal, dude. That is brutal. I mean, I have to block here. I mean, I just think it makes sense to keep getting this back, right? I can't do the mill thing again. I think we need to get Egrix back or Terrific Team Up. Terrific Team Up shoots it again. Ooh, or Crobel. Crobel actually seems like the best play here. I want this absolutely to the top. That can go into the graveyard. Yeah, I want the Deathflame Burst. Okay. I think we're looking okay here. Grobel has to stay alive. That ends up being the key. I mean, I'm just not taking any chances here. Yes! What a freaking game! What a game! Woo! Ooh. Oh, this is so tough. I have a... I'm gonna trust. My deck gets to the top end here. We are in business. Yes, land. Perfect. Honestly, I would even take one more land. Sure. Hey, baby. Let's get our enforcers down. Being able to Laszlo on our Merciless Enforcers would be so sick. I lose a little value there, but I'm okay with that. It's a pigeon. I'm gonna do this just to get... Wait, is this a villain? No. The treasure token here. Are you gonna like pump the city pigeon? Gonna kill the city pigeon. Like, this is fine. It's totally fine with me. I don't want the city pigeon getting bigger. And now I have this to then do Krobel. Comes the Menacer. Or I could play Egrix. Six, 8 first strike vigilance. That doesn't feel great. Hmm. The 4/6 Orus. Last of the Web Lords is going to be a little hard to get rid of here. Sure. It's the first strike and vigilance piece that's a little tough. Sure, sure. Yep. I am gonna sacrifice this guy. You gain the 5 life back here, which is pretty good. I can pay 3 life for this. I shouldn't have played the land. That was silly. Making her bigger is pretty good. What can I get back here? Anything? Nothing? Sure. This is an interesting game. Because Egrix being able to continue to attack is pretty good. Sure. Yeah. Sure. I have 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll be 8 mana. I'm just gonna block here. 4 damage, activate this. Well, if they send some block shenanigans my way. I'm to the point where I can just honestly take some of this. It's interesting that they're not adding the 1/1 counters to it, right? Like that last turn. Not gonna block. Very interesting game here, regardless of what happens. Very grindy. Egrix has been pretty great. It just almost feels like a race to find who's gonna... Feels like a race to find who's gonna find the removal spell first. And I'm keeping the Archivist open so that gosh, I just don't need the lands. And see, this just keeps outpacing. Like, they're never going to be able to make the Leyline Weaver and the Free Strider aces big enough, right? And because of the Death Touch, this basically just forces down some really horrible blocks. And then if I can Archivist back the Egrix, we're in fantastic shape. And if it kills the Leyline Weaver, then I get to draw this card and put a 1/1 counter on Bracco and start making him bigger. Yep, I'm still going to gain the life here. It's huge. Yes. That's just cruel. That's just cruel, dude. That series of removal spells was so good. Oh, that was so good. Oh, boy. All right, I'm okay with this. We got some Menacers in the house and all three colors. So I'm pretty happy with this. Krobel has been fantastic. Looks like my opponent here is mulling down. That last game was a grind fest. One I am happy we came out on top of. Sure. I think we just go... Just gonna suspect Laszlo here. Yeah, block, sure. You know, to make the treasure tokens kind of huge here, actually, if we're able to do that. Archetype other than creature. Well, it's a little awkward because that's all I got. And Krobol's coming down. Does it say, do they have many other options? Then we draw 2. I'm actually okay with this. I'm not going to attack. Hmm. Perfect team up actually seems very good here. Assuming Krobel doesn't immediately die. This equips for 2. They can do that. I'm going to take a good chunk of damage here. But being able to Bracco, shoot their biggest thing, and still punch for a good chunk of damage, and potentially make 2 treasure tokens is pretty sick. Sure. Take 8 here. Problem ends up being is I need something. I need something with reach. So I'm just dead here. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm still dead. Man. Stitcher's Wings giving this flying is... that last game was so good, right? That last game was so good. And we just get flyinged out here. That's unfortunate. I just didn't get enough pressure on the board quick enough. I mean, that was a good sequence of plays. Can I win if I would have played this guy? Wait, it has haste? Flying and haste, sure. Let me see here. Play this. 10, 11, 12, 13. No, I would not have been able. They had 17 life. I wouldn't have been able to do enough damage. I mean, I'm dead either way, right? From the flyers. Being able to get the Trail of Teacups in to then kill the other flyer was pretty sick. This was my issue. If I would have had an Archivist, I could have exiled that. Oh, I thought this deck was pretty dang good, and it lived up to the hype. It lived up to the hype. Well, that's not a bad run, though. I will certainly take 4 wins. We'll make some of our Gemmy Gems back. Obviously, getting that 5th win, and then getting the 6th. We're closing in. That last game, we just got tempoed a little too much there at the start. Which, you know, NWeb is going to try to do that. If we're able to stabilize as we get into it, then we're looking a little bit better. Certainly there, if we just didn't have a lot of reach creatures, I guess. That ends up being our other issue. With the Surveyor, that was really about it, wasn't it? Yeah, that was basically it. Yeah, that was certainly a downside of the deck. But obviously we have our removal to try to make up for that. So it's not like terrible. And in many instances, that was totally fine. We had an answer to that Goblin Glider, which is what that thing was, whatever the wings thing are. Haste, flying and haste. Yeah, we just needed an Archivist there. Instead of the Trail of Teacups, we needed to rip an Archivist. Would that have done it? No, it would not have, because they still had the flyer. I would have been able to play it. That would have been an insane sequence. But it is what it is. This deck felt pretty good. It felt pretty good. Definitely stronger than our last one. I probably don't give this any more runs because obviously Sealed is a pretty big variance, but not bad. Not two, 2 and 2 in the last one, 4 and 2 here, and this one. I don't think, even in that last game, outside of the flying, if we're able to stabilize, we get 1 extra turn there. We get 1 extra turn there. That game is totally different, right? That was just a race, and unfortunately, we ended up losing it. But, I liked it. I liked the deck. Not bad. Some good rares. Egrix, that just grindy battle with this thing was really fun. That was cool. Getting Egrix and Krobel out at the same time was an insane combo. And then we finally pulled into some of our removal, which we certainly needed. And then being able to chain a handful of removal. The other piece of it being able to just recur with the Archivist and Trail of Teacups and just kind of rotate through all those cards was also interesting. We definitely played an attrition game and we're able to win that way. So some good matches here. Unfortunate we couldn't quite close it out and get the play in, but not too disappointed with this result. Hopefully you enjoyed some real good games here for sure. And if you enjoy MTG Arena action, we got a whole lot of it. We'll definitely be jumping into some other drafts this week for sure. And if you enjoy pack openings, we do those every Wednesday, so be sure to check those out. We got playlists for both. We have a whole bunch of other content on the channel. We're getting our Commander playlist up and running with a little bit more content as well. We've done some one box open challenges. We're going to probably start doing just some deck deep dives for some decks that we've put together that we enjoy running. So be on the lookout for all that good stuff. And if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button for us. We're on the road to 1,000 subs, our first big channel milestone. Appreciate all of the support. Likes and comments are great as always. Thanks for watching. Catch you next one. Peace.